Well, good morning. It's August 9, 2018. I just wanted to give you an update of what's going on back here. My Cavendish banana is starting to take off. It had been, something was chewing on it. So I dusted with diatomaceous earth. And it seems to have stopped that. It's starting to take off now and grow beautifully. I can't wait to learn about bananas. Here's my navel orange. It's doing fine, getting new growth, and the powder on there is the DE that I dusted with. Blueberries, the home bell, and this other kind, I don't know what it is except that it's rabbit eye. They're doing fine. I hope to get some berries next summer. Next May, June. Here's the back of the house. I started some perennials along here where I had the squash growing. I didn't think that I could grow any more vegetables back here because, well, for one thing, I put down termite poison, and so I'm not going to be able to grow anything. So I started some perennials back here. This is my satsuma. It's holding its own. Again, the white powder is DE. Here's some more perennials that I'm trying to start back here and just starting to come up. Of course, there's plenty of Virginia creeper trying to get in there too. I love my little wind chime from North Country. That was suggested by M.I. Gardner and Luke, and he was excited about his. I found mine a little bit cheaper on Amazon, but it's got a lovely sound and it's not too loud. Here, let's see if I can. Isn't that sweet? I got a caladium back there trying to come up all of a sudden. That was from last year. The freeze had gotten everything, and now this one's coming up, so we'll see what happens. The hydrangea, I had two. One died from the freeze. This one is coming back fine. So I did set up a little seating area after I expanded my little patio area. You can see the perennials over here, the seedlings. This was a pre-seeded roll that I just laid out. I'd had it for over a year and decided, well, let's try and see what happens. But it is starting to come up, and we'll see what we get. We have a lot of warm weather ahead of us yet. So this is turmeric that's coming up. This little bit right here, it's starting to break the ground and grow. My sister-in-law gave me a little piece of root, and it's growing. It makes beautiful flowers, so I can't wait to see that. Verbena that's struggling. This is, of course, petunias and portulaca struggling. This is a Easter lily. I need to put that in the ground. I keep forgetting about it. My dwarf bottle brush is doing fine. I started some oregano and parsley in these pots. I'm hoping they'll take direct sow seeds. They'll just put seeds in the ground. This is a regular bottle brush bush, and it's coming along very well. And this is the only bit of flowers I'm getting right now. Why this pot and not the other ones, I don't know. Here's my rosemary. Is doing fine. Some of you might remember, I had a little herb garden right here where I have my chairs. Pulled up the rosemary, put it in a pot, and at first it looked like it wanted to die, but I kept watching it and attending to it, and it's doing okay now. This is sage from the same little herb garden that I took out. It was getting leggy, so I cut it back, and now it's growing beautifully. It's nice and full and doing fine. This, of course, is my little vegetable patch. I had watermelon growing on this trellis, and they just rotted on the vine. They didn't do anything. I don't know what caused that. So I did put in some delicata squash seeds. I'm praying they come up because that is a delicious squash. I have an eggplant back here. Let me come around. It's an eggplant. It's starting to flower. I don't know if you can see the flowers, but yeah, it's starting to flower. And I got broccoli and cauliflower. I did dust these with the DE. It looks like I might have burned some of the broccoli leaves. They are a bit yellow. I don't know if that's like a mosaic disease or if it's from the DE, but I kind of think it's from the DE. Back here I have cucumbers starting up again on this trellis, and right in front of those I have some bunching onions that are trying to come up. They're tiny, tiny, tiny. Let me see if I can show you. I started them from seed, of course, direct sow, and that's, always iffy. We've been having heavy rain showers every afternoon, and it's kind of hard for seeds to hold their own when they're so tiny. Let's see if I can show you back here. Looks like Champ went walking in the garden here. Let's see. There. See it? See this tiny bit? These little tiny bits coming up. The little green shoots. This one's getting ready to unfold. I planted the whole row, but these are the only ones that seem to have survived. These are my cucumbers. They're doing fine, especially with all that rain. Man, we're getting some rain. Again, the cauliflower and broccoli. I did dust with the DE. I might have told you. Does anyone know what the devil that bug is? Let me see if I can show him. Where is it? Yeah, this doggone thing. It looks like a shrimp, to tell you the truth. I lost it. There he is. I lost it. It looks like a shrimp. It's orange and black. And again, I'm working with a Kindle, so you see him? I don't know what it is. I've asked the big bug hunt, and they don't answer, so I don't know. We'll find out. This is a mature eggplant that I started in the spring, and it's starting to flower again. It had stopped during the really hot temperatures. And again, I'm fighting these flea beetles constantly. I did spray, but the rain every day has washed everything away, of course. And I just can't get out here every day to redust every day. But I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. It looks like my gypsy sweet peppers are coming back again. I'm getting some flowers and some more fruit. Let's see if I can show you what that is. And the pretty little peppers. And of course I have lots of longhorn hot cayenne pepper. I don't know if they're cayennes or not, but they're hot peppers. And again, they're always flowering. They've been flowering all summer long and producing. You can see there's one nice long one right there. Another one here. In fact, I have some in the oven that are drying so that I can crush and make some, you know, pepper flakes. Let's see if I can close this up. It's about to pour down rain. Sorry, gang. There we go. Look at that Miss Josie in the house. It's too hot out here. I mean, I'm drenched. Absolutely drenched. Just walking around. Threw in some sunflowers here. I know it's kind of late, but we have a long summer normally, so we'll see. I have some impatiens back in here underneath my pink crepe myrtle. Over here is a yopan. Makes pretty red berries just in time for Christmas. And of course back here is my grapevine. Oh, of course. I must have gotten at least 35 pounds of fruit off of here that I've given away. I've made some grape jam. I made about 18 half-pint jars of grape jam. Came out pretty good, if I do say so myself. I'm getting raisins. There's so many of these. I can't eat them or give them away fast enough. I caught the possum on top here a couple of times. And so the sedum is doing very well here because it gets partial shade. But it gets mostly shade. They say it's full sun, but the ones that I have in the front yard just are dropped. They're just terrible, not doing very well at all. The lantana, of course, grows beautifully in the hot sun. This is some long grass I need to get rid of. Everything else just dies in this heat. I did spray this. I need to prune the rose bush. This is a David Aston, sweet-smelling pink rose, and it was full of this black blight. I did spray with just simple baking soda and neem oil, you know, and they cleared up the blight beautifully. I just have to prune it now. The amaryllis were full of rust, and I sprayed those too, and they're doing a little better. Again, a view from back here. I'll take you in the front yard. Not for very long. It's just too hot and it's going to start raining. The base plants are Indian hawthorn, and they're full of berries right now. Geraniums. I did put in some agapantha, and I don't see it coming up. I think it might be hidden some hidden under the lantana somewhere. So we should see those in the spring. This is a dahlia that just broke off. It was doing beautifully, it was supposed to be dinner plate dahlias, but they were fairly small. This is the yellow one. Some more lantana and geraniums. As you can see, I neglect the front. And of course, this is citronella. I found out that the citronella will grow very easily by piece. I pruned a big top knot off of this one and just stuck it in the ground. Didn't do anything special, and that's it. It's growing beautifully. Here's the agapantha I'm trying to grow. You see, the sedum is just not doing anything. It's just not doing anything. Not very good at all. This was another dahlia. This one was purple flowers, and it's coming a little bit. It broke down. I don't know if it's the heat. I thought they were supposed to bloom all summer. Maybe I had too much fertilizer in here. I don't know. And here's a, what do you call it? Amaryllis trying to come up. And some more geraniums. So, that's it. That's it, guys. It's just an awful hot summer that we're having. And, nothing wants to grow. And let me tell you, it takes everything you've got to come out here and tend to this in this heat. It really does. It really does. But I'm trying. I'm trying. So that's it, guys. Enjoy your day.